Ever since I was little, I've always been curious. Not the kind that makes a child ask random questions, but the kind that made you wonder about the world itself. I used to ask myself strange questions like, if something hits me and I feel pain, will another person feel that same level of pain? If I wasn't born, what would the world look like without me? When I taste something delicious, does it taste the same in someone else's mouth? Or does everyone taste life differently? Realizing these thoughts was unusual, but I didn't know that at the time. I just knew that I was different. You know, curiosity had been the direction of my life. It's the reason I think the way I do. It's the reason I question what others ignore. And it's the reason I observe life with a depth that I just can't explain. At some point, I learned that the name people used for it is the INFJs, but that didn't really fully explain how my mind works. I've always been comfortable alone, not lonely though, because inside my mind, there are constant conversations, perspectives, angles, and scenarios constantly playing. I debate with myself, I talk to myself, I comfort myself. I can stay alone for hours, entertaining myself and not being bored. There is no word to perfectly explain or express how my mind works because my mind keeps expounding and expanding and expanding. Though it took me a long time to understand why. I wasn't trying to escape people. I was only just trying to understand the world. I was full of curiosity of what life really means. I wanted to crack what life is. I wanted to understand the definition of where I found myself, you know, curiosity. I wanted to understand consciousness. I wanted to understand awareness. I wanted to understand how the mind works the way it does. Curiosity. Curiosity was what led me to consciousness. And this consciousness it has led me to something that is beyond what I can explain in hours, you know. Now, when I say consciousness, I don't mean something mystical. What I mean is awareness, at least understanding that something is present, even if you don't fully understand what it means. But the fact that you are aware that something is present, that is consciousness. Now, let me give an example. Let's say I am gifted a birthday gift, and that package, I haven't opened it yet, but touching it, I know that it is fabric. It could be a shirt, it could be a jean, it could be a jacket, it could be anything that relates to fabric, but I am not certain yet because I haven't opened it. But I know that it is fabric, that is awareness. That is what awareness means. For example, a friend came visiting and he doesn't know that I have a present. He doesn't know that I have this birthday gift, which is a fabric. He doesn't have any idea that I even have a present, or I received a present from someone, which is a fabric. He doesn't have any idea whatsoever. So that is unconsciousness. That is him not knowing at all. That is him not being aware at all. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I just hope you do. Now, the moment I opened this present and I discovered that it's a white polo shirt, now my awareness have shifted from general to specific, to specificity. That is me now increasing my knowledge of what that fabric is. That is increasing my awareness and my consciousness of that fabric. But that, my friend, didn't even have any idea that this fabric existed, or this white polo even existed in my room. That is the level of increasing awareness. Now, for my friend that doesn't even know that I have this gift, he is totally unaware, totally unconscious, totally he totally lacks awareness concerning this my present, which is a white polo. So awareness begins with knowing, then it expands to understanding. This is just an example of what my curiosity has done for me. It has given me the privilege to question life and understand certain principles that without being curious, I wouldn't have discovered. So far, consciousness have led me into self-awareness. It has led me into understanding what people don't even have any clue exists. To sum this all up, consciousness have carried me into a deeper understanding that I am ready to share with the world. After all these years of wondering, observing, thinking, I have realized something powerful, and this is that curiosity is not just a trait, it's a path. It is a doorway into self-consciousness, self-discovery, and truth. That is what curiosity will lead you to. And now, I want to invite you into that path with me. I'm ready to start sharing what I've discovered about awareness, about the mind, about reality, polarity, energy, frequency, and how our inner world shapes everything around us. This is my journey. This is my voice. This is where it begins. So walk with me. Let's explore consciousness together.